This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Libra for the 26th of April till the 6th of May 2021. I will start with the past and then I will talk about situations you're in at present and then I will talk about the future. This is a general reading, so please only take what resonates and please like and subscribe or leave a comment if you like. So this is also time-stamped and you will find the times in the description box below. That's what I wanted to say. So starting with the past, there is, you have the King of Pentacles, so I think that there are some, next to the Nine of Swords, there are some worries about money. Now this can be because maybe somebody lost their job, but I think that it is something that, you maybe have been doing for a longer time. Yes, you earned money with it, but actually you wanted to do something else in life. I think you were not happy with the work you were doing, or I think you were not happy anymore with maybe even the money that you were made. For some of you, I can see this is about a very creative person, and for some of you, you just couldn't be creative enough in this work. But I think that you had worries about money, so you couldn't do what you wanted to do. You have the Nine of Swords, so this is something that is really a worry, something on your mind, something that you think, it's like, I think because it lays next to the Star, but also to other cards, also the Death card, I think you felt like you couldn't be yourself. How could you do the things that you wanted to do, but also make money and survive or live well? And I think that there were some other issues as well. I think that there is, you have several cards also. That is like, I think maybe there were some habits that need to be changed because you have the Death card. I think that you are a very social person, an outgoing person. This is in the past. I think that you needed to make a change, to approach things maybe more creatively to get where you wanted to do. So maybe you felt like, you needed to take more responsibilities, or I think also in a relationship something didn't work anymore, so that ended, I think, also because of this. I think somebody feels really a strong need for freedom, or really doing the creative thing that they want to do. I think the person that I'm talking about is like the Queen of Wands. So it's a person who really is like, very creative. Also, they know what they want. They know what they want to do, and if they can do what they, if they can do what they want to do, and make a living of the work that they want to do, they are very successful. And but I believe that this person, in the past, it was like they didn't know how to get there, because it also lays next to the Seven of Cups. So this person was maybe taking too many, had too many ideas, too many creative ideas, but they were not realistically worked out. And so also, I think that was in everything. Also with other people, in relationships, there were other choices to make, or other things that had priority. I think that the person who I'm talking about in the past, I think that they couldn't, they could not commit to someone. But maybe also not to something. And I think, that is rooted in the youth, as a child. I think you, from a child already, you were like free. You could do, you felt like you could do everything you wanted, and you wanted to keep having that feeling. I think you wanted to just be free and like no responsibilities, and and not like this job that you needed to do. You didn't need to worry about money at that time, and you didn't need to care. Yeah, I think that this is somebody who has really difficulties with the responsibilities. And yeah, you have the Fool, so it's like this is maybe a person who is took a risk in the past or just liked challenges. Also, maybe it also has to do with yeah, with a family. You also have the Empress in the future, so I think that you're also dealing with that. Some things that happened in the past. I think it's also because it lays next to the Moon. The Moon card is sometimes also a card where secrets come out, or things that you didn't know about the past maybe come out, or that you heard something about your youth, because it lays also next to the Sun. But I think that yeah, you just had a time where you didn't want to care, you didn't want to be responsible, and yeah, you already I think you didn't want to make that change. You didn't want to make that change. You wanted to do your work that you wanted to do. You wanted to be creative. But when it came to it, you couldn't do it because something held you back. I think you were maybe even yeah, self-sabotaging, or you didn't want to do the things that you needed to do to get there. I think at present that is all changed. I think you are confronted with that if you want to work out your dream or something that you really want to do, you have to make choices, and you have to make decisions, and you have to work hard for that. I think, yeah, you became so thinking, yeah, for some of you it is more spiritual at present. You are looking at what else, what possibilities you have. You see, these streams, they can go, they just go, and they go somewhere. But you have to start on this thing that you know for yourself you are aligned with. So it's like making a start with that. And I think that you come to yourself more thinking about, this is the person I was, this is what I want, but I have to, how am I going to make my, the thing that I want to do, how am I going to make that, how am I going to make that work? Make it work financially, but combine it with something that you want to do. Yeah, you have the Five of Pentacles. So in this mentality, then you feel like, yeah, maybe I think this is a person who maybe feels that they owe something to maybe the family. Maybe they, yeah, they are dealing with something from the past. Maybe they are regretting something. It lays next to the Emperor, so it can also be, and the Empress you have, it can also be about a family in the past. Some regrets you have about some things that maybe you did that were not responsible actions, or some things that you regret. Sometimes it is about that, because now you're older, or you see things in a different way. I think in the past you made a big change, I think, or you had to make that change in your life to move on. I think at present you're struggling with yeah, with that, how you move forward, but also of letting go of these yeah, things that have happened, or also forgiving yourself. I think you have this card, that's why I'm also saying it, healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I think you maybe wonder why you can't commit, or why you don't want to make that choice, or why you don't want to stay with that one person. But it can also be that you just didn't find it yet. I think that you have really tried several options. I think you couldn't find one person that you want to stay with. I think that you actually maybe have somebody in mind at present, but you're not sure about it. If you want to give up your freedom. So I think that is deep rooted in your past. There is this something that you that you really want to keep your freedom, and that you maybe are escaping as well, escaping the responsibilities, escaping. You maybe don't like the life that family, having a family and responsibilities and that kind of thing. But I think you're changing everything at present. I think so. What you realize is that something that you have been working in the past, that is like you have been really working hard on that, and I think you're going to be successful in that if you keep working on that. So, and I think it has to do something with the creativity, but it's also about you dealing with things from the past, and it is about making a decision. You have this card, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And that is like, I think you made this change and you're seeing now things in a different way. How you can make this work, how you can work out your dreams or what you want to do. There are so many choices, so many things that you can do, and I think that you now realize that you just have to make one choice. You have to make one choice and also leave these ideas or this working through the problems that you had in the past that made you think like this. So maybe change some habits, change the patterns, the thinking that you can't settle maybe. The moon is showing this. The moon is showing a path, the path that you can take for yourself. I think this is an inner knowledge. It is like it lays with the star, also with the Fool and the Sun. So that shows that it is like, it's the path that was meant to be for you. So this is something that you need to do, but it is something also to get there, to do what you want. You need to keep working on this, don't give it up, but you need to leave something behind. So you need to also leave this ballast from the past behind somehow. This is a person who had like, maybe they were like really a free, happy person, and only maybe also spoiled, or somebody who had like everything, and they didn't need to care about others. I think you want to at present, but you maybe didn't know how, or you're learning now how you're going to do this. Remember, this can also be about the person in your life, that they are like that. And so they are coming to you, because I can see you come together later. The person that you have in mind, you come together, and it is going to work out. You're going to be really happy with this person. But you need to do some work to leave the past behind, to work through what it is exactly that you want, and that maybe your belief system, the things that you thought that you wanted in the past or would make you happy, if you look at the reality, I think you come to yourself and realize that they don't make you happy anymore, and that there's something else that you want now in your life. And yes, so you're moving away from that, and you're going to be you don't know where this is going. I think it's also maybe insecure, But it is you're moving away from that past, from something that didn't work for you, so that you're going to have a good future, and you're going to be really happy about that. In the near future, you have the Emperor, and because it lays next to the Five of Pentacles, I think you're going to and the Ace of Pentacles, I think you're going to receive help. For some of you, it's help from a parent, a father figure. But I think it can also be that there is this loan coming, or there is this help coming. For very few of you, if you had debts, if there are debts, you're going to receive help with that. And that makes you work out what you wanted to work out. So this can also be about a person who's going to help you with a business plan, or is going to help you to move on with something you have set up work-wise for yourself. Somebody who's going to help you with your work. It's the Ace of Pentacles, so that tells me, yeah, it comes out of the sky. It is like a present for you. And it is there. But don't forget, you have been working here. You have been working hard, slowly, on this. I think on something creative. And maybe you have been studying something creative with the Page of Pentacles as well. I think that is, you're gifted in something. You're given this coin to say, here it is, you can do something with it. So with the advice also from the Emperor. Now there's this big horizon, so you only walk underneath this arch, and there is like all your opportunities are there. But if you see, it's like one here, it's also one coin. And so I think that you need to do this with one thing, this thing that you wanted to do. So where you at present you're looking at all these things, I think that you have to make a choice. If you make this choice and you have the advice from the Emperor, then my advice is to use that advice to work out this one idea that you wanted to do. Not many ideas, but this one thing that you really, I can see that all over, that there is this one thing that makes you really feel really good. You have the Empress, so I think, yeah, that is maybe you're considering even having a family, but I think this is the mother figure, but it's also somebody who is like showing that what you can reach with this coin as well, that like that you can trust things, that the beautiful things are coming your way. This is like if you it lays next to the Seven of Pentacles, so if you work on, then it's like this is what you can expect, beautiful things to come out. You have the Page of Pentacles, so that is this one coin, and you are really happy with that. So I think that you are with the Ace of Pentacles, I think, and the advice, and the beautiful things around you, you're really going to, you're creating that. The Empress is also a creator. I think it's something that you are creating that is like, you're not going to take it for granted. You're not going to waste your talent, if you know what I mean. You're going to use it. Some of you have studied something, and that's going to really help. Now, there is competition in your field, so you left something behind, you work it out, you have the advice, you're going to do your thing, and there is some competition on the way. Now, I don't think it is only that. I think you just work on, and it's going to be successful no matter what. I can see that because all the cards are saying that. So that's not really. Maybe you don't believe it yourself. Maybe you don't believe it yourself that you are going to be successful. You have this card, let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally. So maybe you are trying to push this push this all in a way that you have to be now you're thinking like that, now you made that decision, so you have to think like that, and now everything has to come as you planned it or as you told it. But I think that that just takes a longer time. So you still need to work on, you still need to do some more work to get where you want to be. But it has been given to you, your talents are there. So in the further future, if you just let it all happen the way, or allow the situation to unfold naturally, if you're dealing with your past and heal the family issues, then this is waiting for you. So this is like a happy family. These people are all happy in this card. But so that is in love, because it's a rainbow of love. But because it lays next to the Seven of Wands, I can see that this also goes in its own time. You need to give that time. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.